Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about your school community, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you drip your school community courses and lessons? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to slowly drip out your school community courses and lessons anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. There's a couple of different reasons for that. One is information retention. If your students go in there and watch every single video in a matter of 30 minutes, it's less likely they're going to take action. Also, if you're charging for your school community, if somebody goes in there, a new student, and then watches all the videos, there's not really a lot of motivation to stay in your community. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your school dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my school community dashboard, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to drip your courses out to your new students, it's going to be handled here in the classroom here on the top. Once you do that, go ahead and scroll through until you find the course that you want to change into a drip method. So for example, this one right here. All right, once you do that, you're going to see the folders for your courses here on the left. And then when you open up the folders, you're going to see all of the lessons. Now, in order to drip deliver lessons in your school course, it's going to be based off of when they enroll in your school community. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a way to drip it out based on them completing a lesson and then they can continue on to a new lesson. If you know how to do that, be sure to leave a comment. So in order to drip a lesson, it's going to be handled in the lesson section, not in the folder section. Here's an example right here. So I have 3 folders. So this is a Chinese food section, Mexican food section, Italian food section. And when you hover over the section, you can click on these 3 dots, but there's no drip function. But if we open up these folders or sections, you're going to see all the lessons within them. And if we hover over the lesson and we click on the 3 dots, you're going to see this button, drip status. So you can see it's off. So all of my lessons are off. So anytime I get a new member, they're going to be able to jump right in and they can watch all of the videos, all of the lessons. But if I want them to go one by one, I can set this up. So for example, if they just signed up today, I'm going to give them access to the Kung Pao chicken lesson right away. So I'm going to click on those 3 dots and click on drip status. And then I'm going to turn it on. And then now I get to disclose how many days after they join are they going to get access to Kung Pao. So I'm going to go ahead and put this as 1 and then save. Okay, so now the Kung Pao lesson is on a drip status. And then I want to make sure they complete that lesson before they go on to dim sum. So I'm going to give them a day to do that. And how I'm going to do that is here on dim sum, I'm going to click on these 3 dots, drip status, and I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to do this one 2 days after. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and work through all of this. So let's go on to tacos and drip status off. Let's turn it on and we'll do this one for 3 days. So what's going to happen now is after a day, they'll get access to this lesson. The next day, they'll get this lesson and this lesson. And on the 3rd day, they're going to have access to Kung Pao, dim sum, and then tacos right here. And then we just go moving on down the line. So we'll go on to spaghetti. Let's go ahead and turn the drip status on and we'll do this one on 4 days and save. You should see this drip updated right here. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to drip your school course lessons, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.